Welcome to the program where we talk about the commitment, the love, the faith, the journey of marriages. My name is Izuagie Sharif, and the program is Mr. and Mrs. And on today's show, I have a couple that have been together for incredible 40 years. What has kept them together? What has kept the bond going? Is it the love? Is it the faith? Or is it the resilience that has kept them together? But before we dive into their story, here is their profile.
Mr. and Mrs. Moses Izuagie, happily married since 1976. Mr. and Mrs. Izuagie are blessed with children and grandchildren. Mrs. Izuagie, a retired chief nursing officer, served in the Bendel State Health Management Board from 1972 to 1991 and the FCT Health Services from 1991 to 2006. Mr. Izuagie, a retired chief livestock officer, worked with the Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources from 1969 to 1990 and the FCT Agric. Both are devout Christians, ordained elders at Living Faith Church, Durumi, Abuja, and they are actively involved in evangelism, church service, and community outreach. They are passionate about helping others. Mrs. Izuagie through healthcare and service, and Mr. Izuagie through reading Christian literature and supporting the needy. Welcome to our studios. Meet the Izuagies.
Welcome back from that profile. And here with me, I have the couple with the 49 experience. Marriage is not moi, as my friends will say. 49 years is not moi. Can you do it? Well, I have the couple here with me in the studio, and they will share their story, their experience, the journey, the ups and downs, the challenges, and of course, the tips they will give us. I have my pen and paper with me so that I can take my own home and then use it. Let's see how it can go for me. And I'm talking about Mrs. Clementina and Mr. Moses Izuagie. And I hope I have not murdered the name.
Izuagie.
Izuagie.
Yeah.
It's good to have you here in the studio.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome to my studio. Mr. and Mrs. That's the name of our program. And I have Mr. and Mrs. here with me with a 49 years experience. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
So let me begin with saying the journey of 49 years is totally different with what we have today. And I'm sure the courtship is different from what we are having today. So let me start with you, sir. How did you meet this beautiful woman?
Well, as I used to tell her, I say, she's a God ordained wife for me.
Wow.
Back in secondary days and mid-60s.
Okay.
It was holiday period.
Okay.
And I was riding a bicycle from my village to where we call Izuagie.
Okay.
In Edo State.
Yes, sir.
Then, after her village, before you proceed to Izuagie, when I take off from my village, when I get to Izuagie. So, as I was riding the bicycle, I saw her going towards my direction. I can't remember what I tried to do. I just stopped my bicycle. And man, if you ask me who sent me to that, but that is of my father, I can't even remember what on that day.
God sent you there.
That's what I say, okay. So I saw her, then I moved towards her. We just discussed, and again, if you ask me, what did we discuss?
You cannot remember.
Even as I ate, as I say, what was our discussion that day? Then we parted. Then when I got back to school with the introduction, I know for it was there, a person from the same village called Izuagie was my classmate. So when I went, I said, I saw one beautiful girl on the road when I was going to Izuagie. So I mentioned her name. He said, we are from. I said, I know you are from Izuagie. She's from Izuagie. So during that period, I was writing this small
Letters.
on envelope.
Oh.
We just write it, fold it in a way. I'll put the name. I'll give to the boy.
And he takes it to her.
During holidays. So that's how we're doing that game. No, we are still small, not even know anything like a girlfriend, but just that attraction. So after school, I was employed in the Ministry of Agriculture. Then they now said after so many years, this gap at so many years. Then when I went for my OND course in Ibadan, I left a man attached in the admin called Michael Hiria.
Okay.
And after the completion of that OND course, my mind was still to go back to outreach as a village champion. I want to go back.
To serve your state.
So that's how the whole thing began. I said, okay, it has happened.
So let me come to you, ma.
Okay.
That's a long period of time that you did not see him. Was it that you kept remembering him, or there was no any other person in your life then?
Me, because of the nature, I was brought up by my parents. They warned me, if you really want to go to school, don't allow anybody to touch you. So I kept that thing
in mind.
I don't like men. So I was there like that until one day I saw him, because he schooled with my brothers and my cousins.
Okay.
The same secondary school.
Okay.
So I told one of my cousins, Brahma, we are very close. I said, this boy, I like the boy because he's fine. He said, fine.
So it means the thing has been happening back then. We're thinking it's just this generation that will see a man, and if you like him, you can just approach him.
So the boy now say, you that will not like to see any man, this one only to thee.
And you like him?
I say, but not that I want anything from him. I say, okay. So by the time we met on the road, and now he was just talking to me. I say, okay, let me help you. I say, no. So we just talked there. Later, I started writing letters. So I will not even reply. Okay, one day I now wrote him that he should not be giving letters to that boy because the boy too was interested in me. And I don't want him.
How has it been now in this 49 years? How has the relationship been? Is it the same, or the love has shaken a bit?
So many things have happened. You know, even the teeth and the tongue, they are together, but once in a while.
Definitely.
That's how it was with us. We came together when we got married. We got for 2 years.
Okay.
Then got
married.
And we were there. I was in a station, one station, he was in another station. That's another thing.
Long courtship, long relationship.
I will be in one station, he will be in another place entirely.
Okay, we'll go on a quick break and we'll be right back to continue with this journey of yours. Well, you can see it's a long story. They have so much to tell us. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with this discussion. Welcome back, and I still have Mrs. Clementina and Mr. Moses here with me in the studio with the interesting story of 49 years. So back to you, sir. What could you have done in the early years given the chance? What would you have done differently now that you're in it 49 years? Would you have changed something back then?
No, any stage like that. No, life is in a stage.
Yes.
It's just like a baby now. From breastfeeding, crawling, walking, like that. And every stage has its do's and don'ts. But it's now left for a sensible somebody to follow the do's.
Okay.
That's what happened. It just as he mentioned that it's not easy, but like what God has done since these 49 years, we are now into 50, there has never been a time when if there's any glass, as you just definitely there must be something like that. But as the Bible says, don't allow the anger to go down in the evening. For that to happen. But there's never been a time maybe we have a little news so that I now carry pillow. I say I'm going to bus quarter to sleep. Or carry pillow. I say I'm going to the guest room. No.
So back to you, Ma. Talking about third party, in-laws can be third party. How did you manage them?
Unfortunately, he was the senior. He was the senior.
I understand very well.
Out of several children. The juniors were staying with us. People will come and ask me, you've not gotten your children and see your house is freedom. Two girls were staying with me, and I brought three to join us.
Making 5 children already.
Okay. So we are there like that. Living. How do you feed this one? I say, we eat food now. And none of us was hungry.
Thank God for that.
We stayed together like that, trained them in the school, and they left. Everybody is on his own. When we start having our children, there was no need to look for nanny.
They were there for you. Okay, that's a good one. So we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have my game section where we'll get to know you more and see if Sir knows you very well after 49 years. Well, that's Mrs. Clementina and Mr. Moses here with me. And up next is our game section. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get to know them very well. Welcome back, and the program is still Mr. and Mrs. on the Unity Station, and I am still with Mr. Moses and Mrs. Clementina, and this is time for our game section. Let's get to know them better. But this time is a little different, as they are older, so I wouldn't like to send one of them out and stress them, but we'll still do it the same way we started the program. So, it's time for the game section. Let me get to know if the answers will be the same answer with her own and your own. So, Ma, you have 3 grandchildren. So who spoils them more? Sir, who spoils the grandchildren more?
Spoil.
I grew up with my grandmother, so I'd like to know who spoils the grandchildren more.
To my knowledge, because of our religious background, discipline. We hammer on discipline. So I will not papa any of them because of maybe he does his tomato also.
At times we spoil them.
He's correct.
So going back to 49 years,
Yes, ma'am.
can you remember the first gift he gave you, ma? Let me take you back memory lane. First gift. I don't know if Daddy can remember, but let's hear from her first. Or is it too long ago?
I can't remember that gift.
Ah.
But he used to give me gift on my birthdays, our anniversary.
He remembers.
Remembers it.
But do you remember, ma?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. Even this last one. When we were 47.
Okay.
I think one of the gifts is my neck.
Oh.
47.
Beautiful. Wow, that's a long time for the two of you to start thinking about it.
Yeah.
So let me take it a little, back to the present right now. Sir, can I ask you, what shoe size does your wife wear? Her shoe size, the one she's wearing right now. What number is the shoe? Hey, mommy. And I'm sure if I ask you, you'll just say his own shoe size.
43.
But that you cannot remember how.
But I decided because
you go together with her to buy, so that's easier for you.
No, most of the time
it's a surprise.
It's a surprise of the.
Oh, you cannot.
This last 49.
There was shoe.
2 pairs of shoes.
But you can't remember the shoe size.
Is somebody that is selling, just call the person. Give your mommy 2 pairs of shoes. Go and that one, because I used to buy from.
Because from what I'm seeing, it's either 39 or 40.
40. I use 40, 41.
So it's between that. Daddy, she's 40, 41.
It's registered.
Thank you, sir. So, as we mentioned earlier, there are ups and downs in marriage, there are arguments. So, who is likely to apologize first when there's an argument between the two of you? Who says, I'm sorry first? As Daddy mentioned that you can't go to bed still holding a grudge. But then who says, I am sorry? Mommy is just...
men, they don't like saying sorry.
Men don't like saying sorry.
They don't like it, even when they know they are wrong. But the woman has to
apologize for peace to reign in the house.
Yes. For me, I do.
We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a word of advice to the younger generation. Well, that's our game section, the unusual one. But at least it was fun. We were able to know that Daddy does not know Mommy's shoe size. But he said he has registered it in his brain now. We'll go on our sponsors break and we'll be right back. come back from that sponsors break. A big thank you to Capital Club and Lai Restaurant. Thank you so much for always being with us and always supporting the program. And now, Ma, to your final word to couples out there that are starting the journey. And let me still say, bringing new people into their homes, which I'm talking about in-laws, new families, because these are two families that will come and join. So you need to understand each other. You need to be patient with each other. But then we would like you to advise our young couples out there to be able to know that it's doable because you're here and 49 years, as I said, is no moi moi. So please, a word of advice to people out there.
What I want to tell the young ones, even my own children, don't hold high things about your spouse.
Mm.
You must be able to do this, must be able to do that, and do that. When by the time you enter there, you find out that it's not up to 1/4 of
What he can do.
what you do is to be patient.
Mm.
When I started, I said no perfect
Yes, man. Mm-hmm.
no perfect woman,
Yes.
no perfect man anywhere.
Mm.
Just patience, endurance, and continuity, communication. If there's no communication, the marriage will not stand.
So now to you, sir. What's your word of advice?
Yes, I really want to stress on tolerance, patience, and perseverance. They may look alike, but to have the two differences. I have always told, because I worked in marriage committee before.
Okay.
I always advise that, look, marriage is not that wedding day. That wedding day is just drink, go away. The marriage will start after the wedding.
Yes.
That is the journey of marriage. If there is no communication, devil will come in. Then you will see that your marriage will be going down.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you coming on the program. I know you have a very busy schedule, but you were able to make it here. We really appreciate you coming on the program. And I'm sure my viewers out there have taken so much notes from your life journey and your marriage journey. So on the program, we usually give the couple that come on the program a one night stay at Capital Club, Asokoro. Yes, you get to have a one night getaway at Capital Club in Asokoro. And then you have either lunch or dinner in Lai Restaurant.
Where?
Lai Restaurant here in Garikisa. So whenever you're ready, you let us know, and then we let them know that you're coming. Thank you so much for coming, ma'am. We appreciate your wisdom. Well, that's our guest, and I'm talking about Mr. and Mrs. Moses and Clementina Izuagie. Well, their journey is a wonderful one, an incredible one, an amazing one. You had them and you had what they said. Patience, perseverance, communication. It is the key to a beautiful marriage. And what he mentioned here is have a thick skin. Do you have a thick skin to stay together? Well, 49 years, as we said, is not moi moi. Can you do it? It's doable. They've done it. Everyone can do it with little perseverance, little understanding, sticking together, taking away the third party in your relationship. My name is Aisha Kari Sharif. The program is Mr. and Mrs. Coming to you every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. on the Unity station. Do join us.